Hello everybody and welcome to another Female Filmmaker Friday. My name is Kate Hackett. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. I'm an actor, writer, and a producer here in LA. And if you are not new to this channel, give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and make sure that you've joined Patronage at katehackett.com/patronage. Let's dive in. So today I wanted to share with you some red flags for auditions. None of these are necessarily automatically bad, but when they start to add up, I start to have my spidey sense a tingle, and I start to question whether or not the project is right for me. First red flag is spelling errors or grammatical mistakes in the breakdown. Casting puts out sort of a summary of the characters and the plot, and that's called a breakdown. If there are glaring issues in the breakdown and you're looking at an indie role with names you don't recognize, you might want to pass. Number 2 is a bad script. Yes, they are out there. The truly egregious ones aren't hard to spot at all. And I'm not really talking about theme or whether the movie is appropriate or not. I'm just talking about poorly formatted scripts. Things like bad grammar, bad spelling, weird mistakes. If the script is just something you don't love but is being presented professionally, you probably should still go on that audition. But if someone can't spell check their work before sending it out to actors, something's not quite right. My third thing is tons and tons of characters on a low or no budget. Odds are this guy is gonna sit in development hell, kind of piggybacking on that one, so I'm still gonna call it 3, but it's like 3A. Offer only or star names only for something that does not have great financing. And my fourth pre-audition, spidey sense tingling, possible red flag, a lot of re-releases on the breakdown. A breakdown should ideally only go out one single time when it is ready. If there are some changes to the script, yeah, you might see a re-release of a role, or if they just absolutely cannot find an actor for something, they'll put it out again. But in general, you're not in a good spot if you see casting has to continuously re-release something. Moving on to the audition notice itself. The first thing that I notice is the time and location. Generally speaking, auditions take place before 6 or 7, maybe 8 p.m. Pretty much never go if it's at 10 o'clock. And if the audition is taking place in a hotel room, someone's home, a creepy motel, an alley, a car, it's not an audition. Don't go to that. Sometimes auditions do happen on the weekend, especially with commercials, so it's maybe like a tiny orange, yellow flag. I just make sure that I really like the project or the director or the casting office is legit or something. Just something there's a small hurdle to jump over if it's on the weekend. The next thing that sets my little flags flying is getting multiple emails from casting. Sometimes casting does have to do this, like they change the location or the script is different, whatever, they need to get more information to you, but it's pretty rare. You usually receive one email from casting, maybe a second if people request the script, and that's like it. You are expected to know your job, do your job, show up on time. They don't hold your hand. It's not always bad, it's just a sign. Piggybacking off that, long extraneous instructions from casting, even if it's in that first email. A professional casting director sends you your time, your location, your script, the breakdown, maybe like a note or two from the director that's like, hey, we really want to make sure that this girl is super peppy, or please wear scrubs or something, like that kind of thing. But other than that, they're very hands-off. If you're getting a really long instructional email from a casting office that's not working with children, something's awry, it might be a little weird, it might be a little underprofessional. Although our goal here today was to present you with enough tools for you to be able to identify when an audition might not be worth your while, sometimes you do get there and something seems off. First, big, glaring, giant no sign is if you get there and there is surprise nudity in the script. You should have been notified in the breakdown before you submit, before your agent submits. It should say there is nudity in this role, if there is nudity. If it doesn't say that, it is assumed to be a fully clothed role. You would then have the opportunity to pass on the audition because you would know, oh, there's nudity, I don't want to do it for $125 a day. That's not worth it. In the event that you show up and there's surprise nudity and they ask you to disrobe at your first audition, you bolt. because that's not allowed. You are never asked to disrobe at your first audition. The building. So let's say you get there and the building is just creepy AF. Especially my lady friends, we know. You know what that means. If the building creeps you out, if it's somewhere you've never been before, especially if you've been in town for a little while, something's not right. You will have gone to many offices before. You know what they feel like. You know what they look like. You can leave. If you get to the building and you're like, this is kind of creepy, but I'm brand new and I don't really know if that's a thing, call your agent or call your manager or call your girlfriend and just say, look, I'm going to this audition. The building is giving me vibes. I just want to let you know where I am. Just be safe. So the theme of this video is really trust your gut. So that is why these are all giant red flags for me. They usually indicate that a production is going to be less than professional, and when things are less than professional, you won't get your footage, you won't make your days, your time on set will be stressful. Why do that to yourself? If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you visit katehackett.com/patronage in order to help me make this kind of video and scripted videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.